Hello there, welcome to Prix Subaru. It's Adam Michelson here again to show you the basics of the navigational system in the Legacy and Outback. You can see here we've got a nice 7.1-inch touchscreen, and there's a couple buttons on the main map screen, so let me go over those quickly with you. Starting from the top right, we've got our quick access menu, which if I press will bring up a grid, and at the bottom here this is the voice navigational volume. And you can see we've got some great options here for creating a route, changing settings, finding where you are, finding your history or favorite places, or finding a new place quickly. I'll show you those in just a little bit, but let me continue going around the rest of the navigation screen. This button here right now, I'm actually sitting in a car indoors, so it's not receiving the satellite signal, but if you do have XM nav traffic, this will display your real-time traffic information for you. At the bottom right, we've got altitude, we've also got the current time settings. And now at the top and bottom, you can see information based on where we currently are. So right now I'm on Farm Lane, I'm facing southwest, and this shows me the approximate street addresses of the locations I'm sitting at. Now if I press either Farm Lane or the top information up here, it will bring me to the Where Am I screen, which shows you real-time information as to your current location. And you can also find help nearby, and this will get you car repair facilities, police, hospitals, or gas stations. Alright, and I can hit back over here at the bottom left. And now there's two buttons down here, one menu at the far bottom left, and this one button which has a little split screen. So if I hit the split screen, it actually pulls up the audio menu on the side here, so that I can maintain my map on the right side of the screen, but also make selections as far as the radio stations go. Now to bring the map back to full screen, I do have to hit the same button down here, which is map full screen. Now the menu button brings us to our map information, so to find a new destination, you could hit destination here. You could edit your route with my route, and then more brings us into the fuller settings menu, where you can make adjustments for the voice information that it gives you, the units that it will use, and so on and so forth. So now if I want to input a new destination, you can see I can either go by address, find places based on the type of place it is, or find it by literally finding it on a map. So what most people will do is find address. You can see already it's got New York State, so if I'm traveling out of New York, I'll just want to go into state and re-enter it there. But since New York is where I want to be, that's where I'll stay. And now for city or zip code, I'm going to start by inputting the zip code, because it's a little bit quicker, so I'll hit the numbers here. And you can see it's grayed out 2 through 9, because zip codes in New York only start with 1 or 0. So I'm going to do Hicksville, which is 11801. And you can see it updates the available numbers as you go. And when it finds that there's only a few places left for possibilities, it displays the list for you. So you can see 118 and 01 is Hicksville. That's what I want to be. Street name, I'm going to use South Broadway. Now South Broadway can be notated a few different ways, so you may have to try it in 1 or 2 different configurations. I believe in this system it is SO space Broadway. Oh, nope, you can see it doesn't have B available right now for me. So what I'm going to do is delete the O and the space, and now I'm just going to try S space Broadway, and you can see it's actually already up there, so I can just press in there, and that will make the selection. And now I can either do the cross street or the house number, and our address here is 500, and once I have 500, I hit done at the bottom right. I can check the cross streets. You can actually zoom in and out just in case, and you can see that this is the correct location, so I'll go ahead and hit next at the bottom right. It's going to tell me the route planning method, and it's going to display the route and allow me to go. Now also, before I hit go, if I don't like the way it's trying to take me, I can hit more, I can go to alternative routes, I can look up the full itinerary for every direction it's going to have me take, or I can also have it simulate or save the route. And that way, if you have a favorite way to go someplace, you can save it completely in there. So I'll hit go right here because I rather like the way it's telling me to go, even though it's a circle to be where I am. And now you can see the screen has changed just a little bit as far as the controls available on the top, bottom, and the bottom right-hand corner. So the bottom right-hand corner has a little checkered flag with arrival time, and now will also tell me the time left until I arrive, and also the distance remaining. You can choose any one of those to be the main display. Now the itinerary is accessed through the top button up here, which you can see once you have a route planned in there, it's this entire top bar and the top left where it tells you the next direction you're making and then the second direction after that. So if you press anywhere in there, it brings up your trip itinerary, where you can actually scroll through every direction it's going to have you take. And I can hit the back button over here to bring us back to the main map menu. And if I want to cancel the route, I just hit the quick menu at the top right, cancel route, and it makes me confirm. And you can see we're back to the normal map screen. So that is the basic navigational information. As far as your voice controls go, if you want to use voice controls for navigation, say you're on the road because the system doesn't let you make a lot of changes while you're in motion for safety reasons, you can go ahead and press the talk button over here.
Voice command, please.
Navigation.
Navigation.
Tone her down a little bit there. And now it will give you optional commands here. Destination. And each time you input a command, you want to wait for the microphone to turn green. Address. And you can see it walks you through step by step. 500.
Say the street.
South Broadway. And it's searching the nearby cities for that address right now. So you can see it pops up different streets
by its number
in different cities. Line 1.
Say the word go.
Go. And now you can see it's planning out that same route that we had earlier, except we didn't input it fully just using the voice commands. So those are all the basics of the navigational system. You're going to have a separate user's manual for just the navigation system. It's over 300 pages long. I highly recommend studying it, especially if your sales consultant did not go over it thoroughly with you. If you've got any questions, feel free to get in touch with us here at Prix Subaru at 500 South Broadway in Hicksville, New York. The number here is 516-822-6800. Thanks again, guys, and enjoy your day.